www.psbeats.com.
What's up everybody? OT for Tech here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Incipio Atlas ID iPhone 5S waterproof case, which retails for $89.99. Now, this case features a 1-year device and case warranty, which means if the case fails and your device gets water damage, they will replace your device for up to 1 year or fix your device. You can purchase this case on the Incipio website. Inside the box you'll find the case itself, and behind that you'll find the headphone adapter. Now, we'll just remove the sticker on the front part of the case, which is actually a tempered glass screen shield, but we'll get into that more in a minute. Now, this case has an IP rating of 68, which means it is shockproof, waterproof, dustproof, and it's still Touch ID compatible. Now, to remove the case, you're just going to want to push down on the back of the case where there's a little arrow and remove the flap at the bottom. You'll find a little groove at the top corner of the case and just peel it off like you would the LifeProof, or if you've ever owned the original Incipio Atlas case for the iPhone 5, it's the same way. Actually, this one's a little bit easier. Inside the case, you'll find some more instructions and manuals. You'll find a microfiber towel, and then you'll find a green sticker in the inside of the case. You're just going to want to peel that off gently to not get any residue or some leftover sticker on the inside of the case, because it's a pain to get off. Now, prior to installation, you want to make sure your screen is clean as possible on the phone and the inside of the case to get rid of any dust or debris that might be in there from the packaging. To put the phone in, you slide it in bottom first. Make sure it's in there nice and tight, and then just clip it in. You should feel like a vibration if your phone is not on mute. You'll feel it vibrate because it kind of clicks that little switch into the mute toggle. And then you just want to snap on the back, and then once that is snapped on nice and good, you can actually snap down on the latch. You'll feel everything click. There's a nice, nice comfortable knowing click to let you know everything is good and everything is sealed nice and tight. Once that is done, your case is now waterproof. Now, as I said before, this is a scratch-resistant tempered glass screen shield, which makes it one of a kind. There's no other waterproof cases out there that feature a tempered glass screen shield. Now, this is good for clarity, and it should be good for touchscreen sensitivity, but I have actually had issues with typing and to get to the control panel at the bottom of the iPhone. As you can see, I'm having difficulties getting to the control center, and it's been that way since I've bought the case. And I've talked to Incipio, and they are going to mail me a replacement. I'm thinking it's just a faulty case. This is a scratch resistant protector, as I said before, so it should withstand your keys and your normal drops. Look around the case, you'll see that your headphone adapter is on the bottom, and I'll get into that, and you'll see your speaker and your microphone cutouts, but they are also sealed for waterproof protection. Your home button or your power button works flawlessly, and the Touch ID actually works very, very well. Better on this case than it actually does on a LifeProof Free. I guess it's just your personal preference though. Now, to use the headphone adapter, you're going to want to pop off the bottom, and then you'll just move the headphone plug to the side, seal back the bottom, and then you're ready to use the headphone adapter. And I'll show you that as well just in a bit. Now, once you're done using the headphones, of course, you just clip the bottom back shut and make sure the headphone plug is back and sealed. Make sure that it is waterproof, tight sealed, because when you go in the water, you don't want any water leaking in and damaging your phone. Now, to use the headphone adapter, as I said before, I will show you how. You do exactly what I just showed you, then you get the headphone adapter and you just plug it right in. Now, Incipio does warn that this does not make you have a waterproof tight seal, so even with the use of waterproof headphones, this is not going to waterproof your case. The only way to ensure your case is waterproof is by opening back up the flap, put the plug for the headphones back in, and then seal the bottom flap. Now you are ready for water. And one issue that I did have with the case was that the flap at the top corner would come undone, which makes me have a little bit of worries. If I were to drop the case, would it pop open and possibly damage the case? I'm not sure. As I said before, I'm thinking that I have a faulty case, and I'm going to give Incipio the benefit of the doubt on this one. So we'll see when my replacement comes how well it works. Now, let's get to the water test. I'm going to activate the front-facing camera as soon as I can actually touch the record button. As I said before, I'm having some touchscreen sensitivity issues with this case. Okay, there, I got it. Now, we're just gonna drop the phone into this dish of water and let it sit there. And I will come back and check on it in just a moment, and we'll see if it's still working, if any water has leaked in. Now, just to give you a quick look from the side, that it is submerged, and you will see some bubbles floating up, and it's okay, it's just some bubbles getting into the ports. It doesn't mean that there's actual water leaking in the case. Now, let's go ahead and pull the phone out of the water, and you'll see that it is still recording, so no water has gotten in to damage the phone. And it's still working pretty good. Now, mind you, when the case is actually wet, you cannot use the touchscreen. You're gonna have to dry your phone off thoroughly and make sure your hands are dry as well in order to use the touchscreen due to the capacitive touch screen. And as well with the Touch ID. The Touch ID will not work whatsoever if you have any water on your hands or in the home button itself. Now, let me just stop the video for a minute and I'll dry off the phone and we'll see if it is still working properly. Okay, the phone is dry, and as you can see, it is working as good as I had it prior to dropping it in the water. I'm not sure what's going on with my case. As I keep saying, I think I have a faulty case, but we'll see when my replacement arrives. But as you can see, there is no damage to the phone. The screen is still working a-okay, and the power button works. And this is just a quick zoom in on the speaker, because prior, the Incipio Atlas case for the iPhone 5, the speaker sounded terrible. It was very muffled. This case sounds perfect, excellent clarity, as well as the speaker itself for listening to music and everything. There's no static. It is 100% better than the previous Incipio Atlas case. And you get some lay on the table protection as well. There is a nice little groove there to protect the screen, even though it is a scratch resistant screen. Now, to remove the phone from the case, you're just going to want to pop open the bottom as I showed you previously, take that little groove in the top corner and peel off the back of the case. Now, the difference between this case and the LifeProof, when removing the phone, you do not want to push down on the front of the screen. Just kind of tap it in your hand until the back of the phone comes out into the palm of your hand and just kind of wiggle it out and finesse it out. You don't want to push on that tempered glass screen because you could possibly break it, ruining the waterproof seal and possibly damaging your phone. Again, guys, it's the Incipio Atlas ID case. Go to the website, check it out. Do me a favor, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, there'll be more videos. Thank you guys for your support.